Drizzy Drake made waves last week, or this week, I should say, when he hinted at retirement during an interview with Lil Yachty, stating, "I'm kind of introducing the concept, in my mind at least, of a graceful exit."
Graceful exit.
Sticks, what are your thoughts on a possible retirement nearing for Drake, and what do you think it means for hip hop?
The graceful exit. So Drake has been one of the biggest names in rap since '07. So he dropped the mixtape, 2009, 2010. He came out with "Thank Me Later, Take Care," two of his best albums in my opinion. And for him to be gone from the rap game is going to be kind of like, this is my opinion, folks. This is my opinion. It's going to be kind of like whenever we lost Biggie and Pop, because at that time, before their passing, God rest their souls, they were the two biggest artists in the game at that time. And whenever they left, it was like, damn, well, who's next? Like, who we gonna listen to now? You know what I'm saying? And between him, Cole, and Kendrick, those are the most people I listen to because it's the best, most conscious rap you got out there. Even though Drake is a little bit more commercial, it's like I'm going to continue to listen to Cole and Kendrick, but like the variety of music that Drake gives us on a year to year, month year to year basis, is like, damn, like who gonna be next? Because I don't listen to the 21 Savages of the world. I don't listen to the Lil Yachty's of the world. I don't listen to the Uzi Verts and all those guys. I don't listen to those guys. It's not my type of music. So who's next, bro? Like what are we gonna listen to now? Like it's like Drake is that guy. Like I went on and looked at a lot of his like his awards that he won over the years, and that dude, bruh. It was one year, the BMI Awards, where he won every single award in that award show, bro. Every one of them. It was like 30 awards in that award show, and he won every one of them, bro. I went and looked at it. I was like, God, like what? Every award? Like, could nobody else win one? And Drake took every one of them? Like,
so let me ask you this, though. Do you believe that he's going to retire?
Yes. But I also believe it's going to be like a Jay-Z retirement. Because Jay-Z retired and was gone for like a year and a half, maybe 2 years, and then came back and dropped 6 albums. Like now I think Jay-Z is kind of like more so retired now because he's getting a little bit older.
Man ain't retired either.
He really not. But what's the last thing you heard from Jay?
God did. What you mean?
But doing features
album, but yeah, but that's not retirement. Retirement is you don't do nothing.
You don't do nothing. That's true. That's true. So I mean, from the rap game, I don't see it. It was now that you put that in retrospect. Let me change it. No, he's not going to retire. He's going to take a break and probably go to do different avenues that he has going on. Like he has, he's executive producing some shows, and he might be thinking about acting. He might be thinking about a lot of things he might be thinking about doing, but his music career is taking the time away from that. So he might explore other avenues that he might be working on, but he gonna come back. Like the people love your music too much for you to actually leave the game completely. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you think about it. Just like Jay-Z said he was retiring, but then came back and dropped Kingdom Come, came back and dropped American Gangster, came back and dropped Blueprint 3, came back and dropped Watch the Throne, came back and dropped Magna Carta, came back and dropped 444. Like, you supposed to be retired, my nigga. Why you make a whole album? Like, what are you doing, bro? Yeah. Like you said, doing music and retiring from music is retiring and doing nothing. If you still out here, doing features and still doing songs, and you still out here in the scene, like, you're not retired, bro. You just taking a break. I think he's just gonna take a break because I don't think he can do it.
Yeah, I never believe any of these rappers when they say they're gonna retire. I mean, especially high-profile rappers. You just mentioned Jay-Z. That's one. Lil Wayne also said he was gonna retire. Yeah, he ain't retired. I mean, even with him having that nasty dispute with Baby, he's dropped 3 albums since he said he was going to retire. 50 Cent said he was going to retire playfully. I'll add, but he said he was going to retire if Kanye beat him or outsold him with the Graduation and Curtis. Obviously, Kanye beat him. he ain't retired right away. He came back out with the Massacre, I think, or something like that.
Yep.
Nicki Minaj also said she was going to retire. She didn't retire. She took a little break, but she's about to
Yeah.
come out with the album this year, I believe.
She only took
I
a
mean,
break because she got married and she got pregnant. That's the only reason why she
right,
took a break.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, I could go on and on. Logic, Lupe Fiasco.
Yeah.
All these people say they're gonna retire, they never retire. So I never believe rappers when they talk about retirement because it's simply not true. They're not gonna retire. It's
Nope.
more than likely a marketing ploy for whatever album is about to come next or whatever product they're about to sell next. Because I think the interview that Little Yachty was doing was for his shades or glass company, glasses
Hmm.
company. So
Yeah.
that's Drake saying he gonna retire. Oh, and this brand is attached to it. That's gonna get views upon views upon views upon views. As we said in the first segment, content is king. Eyeballs are gold these days.
Hmm.
So if you can get somebody to view it, more than likely with what we know about psychology and how to get people to buy, we can get them to buy it. So
100%.
I never believe what any of these rappers say when they talk about retirement. Now, on the flip side of that, if it were to be true, I think it would be a sad day for hip hop
Yeah.
if Drake does retire. And whether you like him or not, anytime he releases an album, is highly anticipated.
Hmm.
He's going to give you 2 to 5 lines minimum that you can instantly put into your captions on Instagram and all that shit
Hmm.
immediately, right?
Immediately.
I mean, he's probably the most quotable rapper that we know of well, he definitely is the most
He
quotable
got to be
rapper
of all time. I
of
think of
this
all time,
generation.
bro. Honestly, of all time.
I think Jay's up there when it comes
Jay is up there
to
too. Jay is up
yeah,
there too
yeah.
for sure.
I
Lil
think
Wayne could be
Jay's
up
up
there
there.
too. But
Exactly.
yeah, but Drake is one of the top 1 to 3 most quotable rappers of all time.
All
100%.
time easily, right? And
Easily.
then like he created this lane. Mm, yeah, he created this lane for these rapper singers
Hmm.
to be who they are today. So I
Did he
definitely think it's
create the
going to
lane though?
who was before him?
Ja.
Ja who?
Rule. What you mean?
Oh, you're right. Okay. Well, but
Even though Curtis took him out, low
yeah,
key,
yeah.
but Ja was to me was one of the first well known rappers, singers out there. Like he had that melodic tone to him. Ja had that
Nah.
melody to him. You know what I'm saying?
I'll concede that. I'll concede that. But
Yeah.
I think Drake took it to another
He
level.
did. He did. I agree. That I
Yeah.
agree with. That I
I
agree with.
think Drake took it to another level. So with that being said, I think it's definitely going to be a sad day if this is in fact true. I don't think it's true, but if it is true, it's going to be a sad day.
It's gonna be a sad day. And he did you see the report that he did the 2 night concert at Apollo?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, and he made a statement before he started doing his music or whatever. He said, "I wanted this concert to be about gratitude." So he started
Mhm.
doing his music, and he was just going on saying like in between songs, he made a comment saying like, I thought about a bunch of things in life, but at this moment in time, none of these things are stopping me from making music for you. So I'll be here for a little bit at least. So I don't think
Yeah.
he's going nowhere no time soon. But like he said, he's thinking about the way he can make a graceful exit. He's thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? I
Mhm.
expect him to retire in the next couple of months, even the next couple of years, honestly. And if he does, it's not going to be for long. He's still going to be out there making music. He's still going to do features. He's still going to do, he's still going to do songs. But it's gonna be a Jay-Z retirement. He's gonna take a year or two off and then come back and drop another album, maybe drop another album and then take another year and then drop another, like, because they can't get away from it. It's in their heart. It's their passion. They can't get away from it. You know what I'm saying? And whatever other avenues he got going, I know he's gonna be amazing at it. But music
Right.
is what he does. Music is Drake. Like
Yeah.
that's what you know what I'm saying?
And so that's the thing that I think we need to look at too is we're in an era where all of these athletes, all of these artists, rappers, singers, actors, they have different things going on. It's not just them playing basketball, football, not
Mm-hmm.
just them rapping, it's not just them acting. They're doing that and then they've invested in here. They have this company or this brand over here. So they have
Mm-hmm.
many different hands in the pot. So he definitely is probably thinking of a graceful exit, but to me that might not mean he's going to retire. It just means he won't put all of his continue to put all of his focus into music. He'll just, like you said, make music here and there, not worry about he'll basically be, and I love Kendrick. He'll be Kendrick. He'll
Yeah,
come out because Drake historically has come out with an album every year or every year and a half,
yeah.
whereas Kendrick comes out with an album every 4 year to 5 years.
Hmm.
And so he'll probably transition into Kendrick and Cole, where they come out with, and he looks, surprisingly, everybody looks up to Drake. He looks up to them,
100%.
because he wants to be who they are, but he knows if he does that, people are going to look at him the same, and so I think that's who he's going to slowly transition into.
Yeah.
But I do think we're in a weird time right now, and the reason I say that is because you have all these artists selling their catalogs of music for large sums of money. And I
Hmm.
get it. You get that quick hit of money for your masters, but it's just weird to me because, for quite some time we heard all these rappers rapping about owning their own masters, all the music, all the money going to them, and now they're selling it.
Hmm.
Uh, and but then you also have other people trying to exit being in the spotlight. Also, we just
Right.
talked about
Talking
Kanye,
about
maybe,
Kanye.
and that's speculation. We don't know if it's true, but maybe, we have the similar things are going on with all these other artists and athletes and stuff like that, trying to get out of that limelight because it might not be cracked up all this cracked up to be.
Right.
I think Cole said it in his Throw It Up song from the Come Up album. He said, "Whole niggas love the attention, want to be famous. Real niggas fuck the attention. They know it's dangerous. Rather make a meal and nobody know what my name is."
Hmm.
I feel like, now that we're going, it's either something major is about to happen that we're unaware of, and that's why everybody's selling their catalog, trying to get out the way, or like the attention really ain't what it's cracked up to be.
Maybe it's not, and I don't, and I don't see that with Drake though, because I feel like Drake is handling. He's probably one of the artists that handles his success and his fame well. You know what I'm saying? Of course, other than your
Matter
LeBrons
of
of the world,
perspective.
it is a matter of perspective. But other
Yeah,
than
yeah.
like the LeBrons of the world and the ones who legit stay out of trouble, you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? And I think he's handling it very well as far as the fame is concerned from a layman's perspective,
Hmm.
because we don't know what's going on behind the scenes with these people. We don't know these people personally, so we have no idea.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So they could be going through it and be, depressed or be, upset that they can't just go to the grocery store and pick up a carton of eggs and a gallon of milk because the attention they gonna get. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Yeah.
it's one of those things where if it still wouldn't, if he did retire, it still wouldn't alleviate that by any
Hmm.
means. People, he's.
Well, I think it would take the pressure off of him though. If
I
he if
agree.
you
I
say
agree.
if you say I'm retiring from music and you retire, quote unquote,
Quote unquote.
now I can pop up and surprise my fans with an album, and they gonna love it just because, oh, he's supposed to be retired, he coming out with music, I gotta go get that, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Or, he don't have to do an album every year and a
Every
half like
year and
he
a
has been
half.
doing. He
Yeah,
can now say, well, all right, I'll just put out an album. It's 2023, I'll put out an album 2027, they gonna love it, I'll go back into hibernation.
I agree with that. I can
Yeah.
mess with that. But I think my point is that just being there's no more being normal.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for
There's
sure.
no more being that it's a wrap for that. So you
Yeah.
retiring from the game is going to take that stress off of you as far as having to put out hit after hit after hit after hit every single year, but you're still Drake regardless. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? So the people are gonna want the music and they gonna fiend for it. They're gonna try to push you to keep making it. And like you said, D-Lo, that's where that comes in. Is like, damn, I ain't dropped nothing since 2022. Whenever me and 21 did that thing. You know what I'm saying? So maybe in 2026 I'll drop this album and they're gonna go stupid. They're gonna go
Hmm.
stupid. This is gonna be highly anticipated. I ain't dropped nothing since 2022. 2026 drop and this album drop is gonna go crazy. And then I'm going back to sleep
Right.
again. I'm gonna
Right.
go back and hide it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I don't think he's gonna retire fully. He gonna do the Jay-Z thing, and then he gonna pull off the Kendrick and make an album every 3 to 4 years, and then that's just gonna be life moving forward. But that's not gonna
What?
happen. I don't think it's gonna happen for like another couple of years for real.
Yeah, I truly don't believe he's retiring. I think it's a ploy. It could be just a ploy for whatever is coming next for him, or it could have
Mm-hmm.
been a ploy for Yachty and
And
whatever
his
that brand was.
future mood is the
That's
brand.
tough to say. I understand. I wouldn't have said it.
Future,
You're braver than I am.
mood.
But yeah,
Yeah.
but the problem is another complexity to add to it, and I don't want to get too deep into it. I just want to throw that out there, just
Yep.
so like that I'm aware of it, and I make you aware of it. I make everybody else aware of is there's also this thing going on right now that I've mentioned already today,
What
which
is it,
is
D-Lo? What is it?
it's the AI
Oh,
and all the AI creating this music and can sound like a certain individual as well. That's that's another element of competition. Not saying that they shine away from it, but that maybe I'm just thinking of why all of these individuals are selling their catalogs. Why are all of these individuals trying to get out the way? Um, it's just something that popped in my head. I'm like, damn, well, the AI there are AI, artificial intelligent products out there. I think I sent you one that
yeah.
sounded like Whitney. It
Like
didn't
Whitney
really
Houston,
sound like Whitney Houston. It
but
sounded like her, but like you could tell
it
for
was
me, I was like,
generated.
okay, yeah, you could tell it was generated. But with some tweaks here and there, it may be tough to decipher if that's really Whitney Houston or not.
And it might be a point that you're making because they might be selling their catalogs with unreleased music that
Mm,
you can just type the lyrics in, and you can tell the
mm,
AI read these lyrics to this song and make it sound like Drake.
yep,
And then with a couple of movements of the motherfucking the disco tech that they be doing in the motherfucking studio, with a couple of movements, they can make it probably sound exactly like Drake
yeah,
with a little bit of remastering. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
yeah,
like that's probably what Drake might be writing songs, and then he might just give it to a producer and be like, "Yo, use the AI, bro. I ain't performing this shit. Use the AI."
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah. You got
saying? And that
holograms that's been out for a
got
while.
holograms, bro. What? They
Hmm,
can go. You can have a hologram go do a concert for Drake. All he got to do is AI.
hey,
You can AI. You're gonna be able to AI generate everything before long, bro. I swear.
we living in a simulation, bro.
I-
I don't believe that.
we
Yeah.
living in a
Yeah,
simulation, D-Lo.
man, this
We
is
might be,
crazy.
bro. We might be, and
We
it's like that. Yeah, that it's crazy. It's
yeah,
crazy.
but
Is there a script?
so you wanna go there. Listen, that's another one. That's another episode. We ain't gonna go into that.
We're not gonna go into
We're
that.
not gonna go into that. We're not gonna go into that. But nah, I ultimately to get back to this, my thoughts on Drake saying he's transitioning or graceful setting himself up for a graceful exit, I do not believe it whatsoever.
Yeah.
If he is, more power to him. God bless you, brother. It was good to
Mm-hmm.
have you while you were here,
One hundred
but
percent.
I know you will be back.
100%. That's the same thing I think too. He gonna do a Jay-Z retirement, take a couple of years off, and then come back and drop an album, and then take another year, drop another album, and keep that cycle going until he feel like he don't want to do nothing but features again, which is what it's gonna be a Jay-Z retirement, and
Yeah,
for lack of a better phrase. So I got to keep getting
yeah,
long winded, but that's what he gonna do.
yeah,
That's
one hundred
exactly what he's
percent.
gonna do for sure.
Mhm.
Yes, sir. But before we get up out of here though, as always, man, you always got to do the YouTube thing. You got to. Don't ever forget to subscribe, like, share, which is what I haven't been saying. Share the video
Yes, sir.
and hit that notification bell so that way we can keep bringing y'all these bangers.
I was ready for it. I was ready for it
I
this
got to
time.
make sure I give a little bit of
Yeah,
motion
yeah, yeah,
before I
yeah,
do
yeah,
it, so that way I ain't blowing your eardrums. But yeah, make sure
yeah,
y'all do all those things, man. We appreciate all the support, man. We try to talk to all of y'all in the comments, so make sure you commenting as well, so that way we can know exactly how y'all feel about the content and how we can make things better. We're up
one
to all
hundred.
the criticism for sure.